Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. Hey, if you've been denied a credit card, okay, or you had your credit card account shut down for no reason, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on and how to possibly fix it. Alright, but first I want to talk to you all about NASA Credit Union. Okay, NASA Credit Union is playing in the big leagues now, and they've been playing in the big leagues for a while, but they've been kind of stingy. Well, lately they've been starting to amp up and give more people larger lines of credit. Okay, and I'm going to tell you something about how it's possible for you to get those larger lines of credit, as well as NASA Credit Union does not use FICO 8. They do not use FICO 9. Now, you're like, wait a minute. If they don't use FICO 8, FICO 9, what's going on? Okay, well, I'm going to break it down to you. But first, understand, how do you even join NASA Credit Union? The way you join NASA Credit Union is through the National Space Society. Okay, anybody around the country can join NASA Credit Union through the National Space Society. Alright, now, what I was telling you about, they do not pull FICO 8. They do not pull FICO 9. They pull Experian FICO 2 mortgage score. That's right, they're using your mortgage score. And for those of you that don't have no idea what I'm talking about, or you never ever seen your mortgage score, click the link, get your real mortgage score, schedule a one-on-one consultation, and I'll show you how to leverage each credit bureau. Okay, now that being said, with NASA, when you're applying for credit cards and stuff, they may ask you for 2 pay stubs. Okay, now here's the interesting thing about it. They'll do a soft pull on their website. They say you can do a soft pull to see what you qualify for. Now this is very important, because they'll do a soft pull and let you see what you qualify for. But there's one thing you have to understand, and that's about stated income. So once you submit that application, then they do a hard pull. Okay, now here's something I'm gonna tell you that people sometimes they end up getting it mixed up. All right, and that is with the hard pull. Okay, once they do the hard pull, when you make that stated income, okay, sorry guys for covering my face, it's the sun, but when you do that stated income, all right, you say that, hey, I'm making $78,000 or $100,000 a year. Well, guess what? When they say, hey, send me your pay stubs, if those pay stubs doesn't match up to that annual income, they can close you down. Now, here's how to get around that. If you're stating overall household income, so that means that you and your spouse, or say that you may be on monthly benefits, you may be on Social Security benefits, but you have a roommate, okay, that pays all the bills. Okay, now again, that's household income. All right, so you may be renting that room out, and you may be charging them $1,500 for the room or whatever, but again, because you may own the property. Now, that being said, just so that you clear that up, how do you even garden NASA Credit Union? So say that you have bad credit. Okay, we're going to talk about credit score, but just say that you have bad credit. How do you even garden or make a relationship? All right, they have secured credit cards and secured loans. Now, their secured loans, they go up to $125,000. That's right, you can put up to $125,000 on a secured loan with NASA. And of course, at that point, they have no other issue but, hey, give them a credit card, right? But that's not necessary. You know, you just getting a secured card for $500 and a secured loan for $500, making sure you make payments on that for at least 6 months. All right, now like I said, they use your mortgage score, totally different from your FICO 8 and your FICO 9 score. Now, here's the thing about it, that's something else that you possibly can do. When they do a hard pull, okay, for that credit card, you may be able to use that same hard pull to get a loan or a line of credit. Okay, so that way you can only get one inquiry. All right, so what you would do is once you're approved for that credit card, you want to call them up on the phone, okay, and say, hey, I got the credit card, but I want to know if I can put in for a personal loan using the same credit bureau, okay, because they're pulling from the same credit bureau. So being able to use that same one within the same 30 days, it should not be an issue. All right, now the credit card that you want to go for, say that you are averaging maybe about a 660, then you probably want to be looking at their Visa Classic. Okay, now say that you are maybe a 690 or higher, then this is where you want to go for the Visa Platinum. As you can see, the chickens are doing their job, you know, laying the eggs and everything. Now here's the key, as I was telling you guys earlier. If you are getting denied for credit cards and you are having your account shut down, here's what's happening. It's because of your DTI, your debt to income ratio. Lenders are starting to look at that, okay? And if you have too many open revolving accounts, and I'm gonna come back to that because that's a definitely key to helping you get approved for a NASA Platinum card. If you have too many open revolving accounts, creditors are taking a look, and if they see that you have too many open revolving accounts and they look at how much income you stated that you made and it's not matching up, they're closing down your accounts because they figure that you have too much of a DTI, too high of a DTI. Now with credit unions and banks, usually 50-55% threshold. So once you go over that 55% threshold, they will deny you, okay? And here's what you can do about it. If you never miss payments, all right, and this is very important, if you never miss payments on your credit cards, okay, and say that they just shut you down, okay, what you need to do, and this is very important, you need to write a letter to the CFPB stating your case. Hey, I never missed a payment with this credit card company. I'm always paying on time, and they just shut me down. By you doing that, sending that letter, 9 times out of 10, they're going to open that credit card back up for you, okay? And most people don't know that. And I usually don't share that, but right now it's starting to become a concern with our community because a lot of our community, they're getting their credit cards shut down even though they've been making on-time payments. So I think it's very important that you know this and you know what to do. Like I said, if you are got your credit card shut down and you know you've been making payments on time, you write a letter to CFPB. Let them know your situation, what happened. They didn't have no rights to it. CFPB will reach out to the credit bureaus, okay? To the credit card companies on your behalf, all right? So I hope that this video helps you. If you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.